Every decision a leader makes shapes the path toward their vision. Visionary leaders don't just make decisions based on immediate needs, they align every major choice with their long-term vision and values. Here we're going to explore how to use your vision as a decision-making compass, balancing short-term demands with your biggest goals. Leadership involves tough choices. Competing priorities, risks, and uncertainties can make decision-making challenging. However, when you have a clear vision, you can evaluate options based on whether they move you closer to or further from your vision. Let's break down how to use vision-driven decision-making to guide your leadership journey. Visionary leaders view each decision as a step toward or away from their goals. This doesn't mean you're rigid, it means you're intentional. Every choice should either support or strengthen your vision. Consider a company whose vision is to become a leader in renewable energy. When faced with the choice between investing in short-term profit from fossil fuels or funding innovative solar technology, visionary leadership opts for the latter. Even if it's riskier in the short term, it's fully aligned with the long-term mission. As you approach your next big decision, ask yourself, how does this choice contribute to my vision? If the answer isn't clear, pause to reconsider or gather some more information. This practice ensures your decisions stay grounded in your long-term purpose. Leadership often involves balancing competing demands. While short-term needs are important, they should never undermine your long-term vision. The challenge is learning how to prioritize without losing sight of the bigger picture. Let's take a nonprofit organization focused on the education reform, for example. They face pressure to reduce costs by cutting programs. A visionary leader might find creative solutions, like forming partnerships that address short-term budget needs without compromising their mission to provide equitable education. One tool you can use is the Vision Impact Matrix. Categorize your options by both short-term urgency and long-term alignment. This helps you visualize which decisions deserve immediate attention and which require strategic patience. Every decision carries risk, but visionary leaders view risk differently. Instead of being paralyzed by fear of failure, they assess how risks and opportunities align with their vision. This mindset opens doors to innovation and growth. One of the ways to assess risk is by asking, what's the worst that could happen? And how would we recover? This helps you separate manageable risks from those that could derail your progress. Similarly, look for opportunities that may not be obvious at first glance. Innovative ideas often come from challenging situations. During the rise of digital media, print publications had to either adapt or fade away. Visionary leaders in this space, like those at the New York Times, invested early in digital transformation. They took calculated risks by rethinking their business model to align with evolving technology, ensuring long-term survival and success. Vision-driven decisions shouldn't be made in isolation. Engaging your team in the process builds trust and alignment. When people understand the rationale behind decisions, they're more likely to stay motivated and committed. When rolling out a major decision, take time to explain how it supports the vision. For example, say, we're investing in this new initiative because it's crucial for our steps forward and our long-term goals. Invite questions and feedback to ensure everyone feels heard and involved. At Patagonia, leaders regularly involve employees in key decisions related to sustainability. This approach not only strengthens commitment to their environmental vision, but also fosters innovation from within the organization. Vision-driven decision-making is a hallmark of effective leadership. By aligning choices with your long-term goals, balancing short-term demands, and engaging your team, you create a pathway to sustainable success. Remember, every decision is an opportunity to reinforce your vision and move closer to your aspirations. Now that we've explored visionary-driven decision-making, let's shift to building a visionary culture. In our next segment, we'll uncover how to create an environment that supports innovation, collaboration, and shared purpose.